butter pass when it's probably not on for a lot of players. So yeah, it's exciting times, and as like I said, that they're building a lot more confidence, and you've seen it after the game. There was a lot more camaraderie, a lot more smiles, and that is only a good feeling.
Those are big boots to fill, though, aren't they, with Kevin?
I mean, they're massive boots. But the thing is as well...
Clown shoes.
But you know what? He's embraced it. He's taken the number 10 shirt. I don't think he's a player that lacks confidence. He's going to be different than Kevin, obviously. He's more of a dribbler. He's very two-footed. But Kevin was one of the greatest creators we've ever seen.
How much is this team now moving into that next generation? Because there have been so many big characters that have left Man City lately. And I asked you before the game about where do you think Pep is with knowing his best 11? That's a difficult question to ask when you've got a manager like Pep who probably has a couple of best 11s in his mind.
Yeah, I don't think he know. Well, I think he knows it for now, but whether that's going to be the best 11 at the end of the season when it's the business end and the trophies are being handed out, who knows? And like I said, I think he's just confident in the squad, and he's often spoke about having the capabilities to rely on any player, and I think he's building that now. I think he's getting to the stage of this squad where he realises, I can rely on all the players.
But the thing is as well, like Savinho's come in today, played great. Yeah. You know, obviously Doku's had a great season. They have so many players that can slot in. I don't actually think they have as many individual stars. I think the squad as a whole, outside of Haaland, I think is all the players are quite a similar level. I think obviously Haaland and Donnarumma, but I think the rest of the boys, I think Pep could rotate depending on who's in form.
If you had to put your money on a team now, Jolyon, for the Champions League, has anything about Man City's performance in the last couple of weeks changed the way that you expected things to go?
No, listen, when they're on form, they're as good as anyone. It's finding the consistency throughout the season that they lacked last season. Listen, they've been the favourites for a number of years, and rightly so, but you can't look past Bayern Munich and what Vinny's doing there, so you've got to look at them being the favourites.
OK, well, Jules Breach is in the tunnel catching up now with Pep Guardiola live, so let's go over to them now.
Pep, congratulations on a good Champions League win this evening. How do you sum up your team's performance?
Well, considering we played 2 days ago, and always Dortmund in the Champions League is a top side. We saw the quality first 10-15 minutes. We didn't know where we were. And after that, we make a 1 or 2 long possessions and break the lines, and we can run, and I thought it was better. We had, I would say, 10 bad minutes, and 10-15 minutes after the goal conceded. That was not good because they put 5, 6, 7 players up front. They contact quick the runners. But after when Ruben came with 5 in the back, we could arrive better in the sides, and we finished the game with a good goal. So huge compliment, huge respect for these players, and we have in a good position to next game Leverkusen. If you can make, another 1 or 2 victories, maybe we were close to finishing the first 8.
Another record for Erling Haaland tonight, scoring in 5 consecutive Champions League games for 3 different clubs. What is it about the way he works that has made him the elite striker that he is?
So I don't know, to be honest, I don't know, because I didn't know, but every time I come here in press conference, he gave me another record. So this is the truth. So I'm happy for him, he deserves it.
When you signed Haaland from Dortmund, many people were questioning whether he could replicate the goals he got there at a top Premier League club. Wow, I mean, he's continued to do it. How much of a joy is it to continue seeing him improve?
Yeah, as much good players had alongside him, easier it will be. So the big clubs normally have a good players and always make the potential for the rest, all of us.
How good was Phil Foden tonight? 2 lovely goals. How close is he to getting back to his best form?
I would say he's already there. It's no need to be closer. He's already there. So the truth that we miss our goals, he having incredible goals, and how many times we have seen that fulfilled, right? How many times we have seen that generosity with the effort, but especially with the final third, and we miss it a lot. And happy the 3 new players score goals and not Erling Haaland.
He can't be ignored by Thomas Tuchel with performances like that, can he?
Thomas knows perfectly how good Phil it is, and he is, and I'm pretty sure Thomas will do the best for your country.
Now, the attention turns to Liverpool. After these 2 wins, how confident are you going into Sunday?
Yeah, I think they arrived with the confidence after Villa Madrid, and we arrived with good confidence as well. I've been our biggest rival in the last 9-10 years, so not necessary to say how good they are, and but ready. So now, tomorrow training, recover, one day off, and prepare the game as best as possible. So we talk a lot about this week, how important it was, and we handle it really, really well. And it's a pleasure to face them, and with our people, our fans. I know how much it means, and hopefully we can do a good game.
Congratulations tonight.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay, Pep Guardiola there with Jules Breach, and just in time. Hello, Phil. Lovely to see you. We got you an umbrella just in case, because we don't want you getting cold. We don't want to get you in trouble with any one of your bosses, or us in trouble, actually, we should be saying. Yeah, you're used to this kind of weather. Listen, Phil, congratulations. Wow, what a brilliant game. I just want to ask a personal question to start you off with. How much are you enjoying your football as much as it looks like you are at the moment?
Yeah, loving it. Just need to play with a smile on my face, which I'm doing. Obviously last year was tougher, not just me, myself, but everyone. And there's a new togetherness this season, and you can tell today Dortmund caused us some problems. It was a great team, but yeah, we stuck at the game plan and broke them down with our talent up front, and that's what we want to try and do.
Yeah, you touched on last season, Phil, and what were your takeaways? Obviously, personally and club-wise, it being tough, but what are your takeaways from last season and going into this season?
You learn a lot from it as well when you're going through a tough patch. Some of that, we have great captains in the team that we speak about how can we get back on track, and we've had great players to the squad as well. That's brought real hunger and togetherness. So yeah, it's just about speaking how we can get back on track and try and be the team that we used to be, and I think this season we're seeing glimpses of that. Jules,
our reporter just asked your manager how far you are to getting back to your best, and your manager said with a great smile on his face, he's already there. It looks like you are already playing completely back at your best at a different level. We want to show you your goals, because today, I couldn't believe this, your first Champions League brace as well, and here was the first one.
Yeah, talk us through this, in that little pocket in there.
Yeah.
Once you get the space and check your shoulder, they can't stop you.
Yeah, I was surprised how much space I got.
Is that because Savinho's wide and Haaland, they kind of give you that pocket to work in?
Yeah, it's just sticking to the roles, sticking to what the manager says, and waiting for the right moment to attack. And I think we found myself perfectly at the right time, and yeah, I just got my head up and found the space.
How much are you using the defender there, Phil, to bypass?
Yeah, a lot, especially on that action. I used him a lot just to try and put it around him so the keeper couldn't see, and yeah, just happy to find the back of the net.
Who's that, by the way?
I'm not sure, just a random fan.
I think he knows you.
This guy, you've absolutely made his life, because he's gone viral on Twitter.
Yeah.
But he's wearing a half and half scarf. Did you see that?
Yeah, I've seen that, yeah.
Getting him a bit of stick
sure
as well.
What fan he is, but
we were looking at it going, does he know him? Because it was so casual the way you went up and given a cuddle. But anyway, he's famous now, so congratulations. Should we get into your second goal?
yeah.
Let's have a little look at that.